Welcome to our continuing coverage here of HP Discover. I'm Andy McCaskey from SDR News, and I'm joined by Carol Hess, who is from the Mobility Organization. And that has been a real focus, the focus of some exciting announcements here at HP Discover as well. Mobility is a real challenge to many enterprises. Why is that? What are the pain points that most companies feel?
Yep. Well, what we see happening is that the whole workplace is evolving right now. So we've got different people coming into the organization, be them the digital natives or the millennials, who are coming in with a different expectation of the devices that they're going to use and the way they're going to work. Where they work is very different. They may not work from the office every day from 9 to 5. They may work from home or a coffee shop or the soccer field. And they may not work 8 to 5. They may work in the middle of the night, whatever might suit them. So all these things are evolving, which then says, how does an IT administrator give them the products that they need and can use to be productive in these different environments that they're working? Pain points that come up include things like security. If you're going to be working out of a coffee shop, you've got to have a level of security. You've got to secure the company data. You've got to secure that user's ID. You've got to make sure that that doesn't get lost. You've got to also make sure there's a level of mobility. If they're moving around a lot, you can't have a 5 or 6 pound notebook. You've got to have something that's lighter and easier to use. And of course, everybody cares about what things look like. It's got to be stylish. They've got to have something they're proud to use, because if they don't, they're going to use the devices they have at home and bring those into the office to use.
And ultimately, it's about the ability to attract and retain talent, because if they don't find it, they'll just go elsewhere.
That's right. Either they're going to bring in their own devices, or they're going to say, I'm going to go work at this other company that's really up to date on technology.
Yeah, exactly. So Carol, what's an example of a device that's suited for the mobile knowledge worker?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. We announced a new product today at Discover. This is the HP Pro X2 tablet. There's also a detachable base we'll talk about in a moment, but first we announced the tablet. It's a 12.5-inch screen. It comes in a full HD and an HD resolution, so customers can see what they need to appropriately depending on what work they're doing. It's got Gorilla Glass to it, so it's nice and hard and durable. What's great is it does have a pen that it comes with, as well as a pen garage, so we don't have to worry about someone losing that capability. The garage is here with a pen. Some other things about it is it does come in a Celeron or a Pentium version, as well as Core I, so we can get a good level of performance.
So when this goes into the hard keyboard itself, are there available ports here?
There are. So as it stays as a tablet by itself, it does have a USB port, and then when we attach it to the hard base, you get even additional ports to it. Okay. So this is what's called the power base. The reason for this is, I can't see what I'm doing backwards. Maybe you can help me out there. So the tablet itself gets 8 hours of battery life. If I attach it to this hard base here, we get to 14 to 15 hours of battery life. So you can double that. In addition, it's a backlit keyboard, so you have that level of functionality. Now, we talked about security a little bit as being a pain point. The tablet itself has a TPM built into it. It has a fingerprint sensor, and it also has a smart card reader in it. So you get a high level of security for those end users that might be in the coffee shop or at the soccer field. But when you attach it to this hard base, you get some additional functionality as well. Connectivity is very important. So you'll get wireless WAN capability with this product, but also when you put it into the base, you'll get RJ45, so you can have connectivity there. You'll have a VGA connection. You also have a DisplayPort connection, so you've got lots of connectivity. So to be honest, this is really a true laptop replacement.
Right. And I would contrast that with a unit that I've been able to have a look at here for the past couple of weeks. This is the EliteBook 1040.
Yes.
And this is intended for a little bit different audience, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So this is really for the executive. So some things you'll notice about it is it's very thin and light. You can see how thin it is here. It's clearly an ultrabook category, under 21 millimeters. This one is 15.9 millimeters, so very thin and light. It's going to have a different type of material on it that's used as well, something that would be very flashy and nice for an executive to hold.
It's a portfolio-sized device.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
Very,
It's
very
a
light.
14-inch. You can do a lot of content creation on it as well as consumption. Here you'll do your content consumption on the tablet and then put on this hard keyboard base in order to do the consumption with the keyboard.
Right.
I didn't mention too, but there's also a travel keyboard that goes with this that's much lighter and allows you to have something you can take with you maybe when you go on an airplane when you don't need all the ports and functionality of hard base.
What's the availability of the Pro X2?
Yep, it will. We announced it just recently here, and it will start shipping in September. So a little bit of leeway yet, but you can get them and look at them and start evaluating them within your company.
Where can people go for more information on this whole range of solution that HP is developing for mobile application?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course, at the hp.com site, it's /go/new-style-IT. They can get all the information there, as well as Enrique Lores will be doing a keynote speech at 2 o'clock today, and it'd be great if you can come and listen to that.
Yeah, or listen to the recording of
Absolutely.
that as it comes up after the event.
Yep.
Carol, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks to you folks for joining us as well here on our continuing coverage of HP Discover.
Thank you.
Live streaming of SDR news coverage at HP Discover has been made possible by Intel Corporation. Check out Intel Open Port IT, where you can connect with your peers at Intel on industry topics, best practices, strategies, and more. And by Microsoft, where HP and Microsoft are working together, combining their respective strengths to deliver innovative technologies to help advance your business.